Well, hello there, friends and followers. So here's an update to this little power supply box. I was testing this thing, and I noticed when I keyed the transmitter, these two relays take so much power that my filament voltage, which is supposed to be minus 6 volts, was going down to like minus 5.1 volts. So that's unacceptable. And I could see lots of dimming on the panel lights too, 6-volt panel lights. So anyway, I just added one more diode right there coming off center tap. So this diode here feeds the 6-volt filaments through this yellow wire here to the plug. And now I'm feeding the relays through this diode right here and a small capacitor, which I tucked into there. They don't need much of a capacitance ripple removing, so yep, it's working better. Happy to say. So the real test of this thing was when I would key the transmitter before, I got real dim, not real dim, but the panel lights would go dimmer. And now now the relays have their own separate power supply, their own half-wave rectification. So there's 3 half-wave rectifiers in this thing now. One for the 12 volts for the PE 104 in here. There's one for the filaments for the transmitter tubes, minus 6.3, and now there's minus 6.3 for the relay circuit. So the proof is in the pudding. When you push the panel light button here, you'll see I'll get the 6-volt panel lights on there, and most importantly the 1.5 volt panel light for the other tubes for the receiver. So those are all glowing about the same. When I transmit now, you hear it click and a little bit of a dim, but barely perceptible. And that's what we want. We want to see transmitting with no filament drop. So I think this thing is finally completed. I had to throw one more emergency circuit in there to make it go, but I'm happy with that. Go to a CW mode here and press the key down. There's that bright light, look at that. So I don't know how they would transmit fast CW this thing, because it keys a relay in here for every dot and dash. I'm not sure how they did that. They must have been real slow. Crazy slow. Okay, that's my little test here. Yeah, these diode lights. So the bottom light there, this is a 1.5 volt bulb running off the PE 104 vibrator power supply inside that door. And these lights, even though the switch activates them, there's 2 different parts of the switch. The other part of a switch turns on the 6-volt lights, which light up on the transmitter. So it's pretty cool. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great day.